taken from the colonial era, so that we can position the grassroots communities in a way that they can be set up for success. Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much. Keep on coming. But Gibson, I think it's interesting as well, your network, you said as well, you're not like it's not only faith-based actors, but it's actually a number of actors present. And getting to the issue of how to collaborate.
Recognizing the effort that the different faith actors bring on board, as well as the different actors that we really bring on board. That has really worked for us.
Thank you so much.
Represent 80 or maybe 90% of the world population, and faith represents an enormous factor for bringing about change. And if you want to change the way people act, and if you want to make people look related in faith, with a holistic perspective on humans as an integrated part of life on Earth.
Electronic devices. So more than half of over 70s in Japan face the risk of isolation. So even if they want to evacuate, they cannot.
When we talk about soil, we're talking about agricultural soil. That children have grown out of those schools, but there is something to come back to. They're very proud their trees have grown because they're pets. They are coming back. They've given names and all that stuff. Years ago, who cares? How much money in my pocket? That's what people are asking. All right. When this is the case, we must be little compassionate towards the administration. Right? By 13th, 14th day, they realized I was riding through snow, I was riding through rain, I was riding through all kinds of terrain. In these 100 days, 691 events.
Ascribe to a certain religion, including indigenous people, including spiritual leaders, including witch doctors, who are still categorized as faith leaders. But also, if we don't look at that kind of intentionality in trying to bring everybody on board, because at some point in time, if we want to talk about adaptation, some indigenous communities would rather talk to a witch doctor than talk to a pastor. So I think that faith leaders have the potential. All we need to do is make sure that we partner and bring everybody on board, so that when we are making these plans at the grassroots level, everybody is represented.
So here at the COP28, we are participating in the Faith Pavilion, where the faith community have been at the forefront to discuss, to pay voices concerning the engagement in COP28 and in the fight for climate change initiatives. So the faith community have a large space. They are meeting with diverse people in many places. So the engagement in COP28.
Hapa ni mjumbe wa vijana katika mkutano wa Umoja wa Mataifa wa wanachama wa UNFCCC, ambapo tunakuja kujadili kuhusu ni nini dunia inapanga katika utunzaji wa mazingira. Kwa hiyo tunahitaji kusikiliza zaidi ni nini kinapangwa katika mkutano huu, na Afrika inasubiri sana kupata majibu ya pesa za loss and damage ambapo
today we have come here to the COP28, the UN World Climate Conference, at the Faith Pavilion to inspire people to live the right values, because the human-made climate crisis is a crisis of lacking values. So the Faith Pavilion brings together all the people of goodwill to work on the values that are needed to find sustainable solutions. So first we need the right values, and then we will have the right political solutions to solve the climate crisis.